Hey, what's up? Like, totally time for 90210.
What is wrong with you? What's going on? Why the looks on your face over there?
It was just really quiet.
What was really quiet?
The music.
That's because you had me turn
your
things, your cans way down.
I know, but then it was super quiet and weird.
Well, that's what it sounds like when it's very soft.
Okay.
It's only your volume, though. They heard it at normal volume.
Good.
Holy mackerel. See what I have to deal with as far as putting this thing together for all you all?
I know.
First, I'm running it
very
through,
difficult to work with.
First, I'm running it through computers to make audio cassette tapes.
Right.
And now I got to deal with this. Anyway, we should try to put this on the computer. There's got to be some way I can put this on the computer.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
The internet exists. I could send it. I could make a file and send it to somebody else.
It would be so big. It would take so long.
I know. It would take like 4 or 5 days to, at least, for the people to get it. That's the problem.
Yeah, I think it's easier to just keep doing the tapes.
If only there was a way to send packets of information. Just like small packets just all together. Kind of like how they do television, the way they broadcast television. It's pixelated, you know. That's why you have pixels on your screen. It's just sent in that way. The information sent like that. Pixelated. Small little bits.
Yeah, I don't think that
you remember
we can do
Mike
that,
TV from Willy Wonka?
Yeah.
Yeah, they explained it.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just
very
saying.
scientifically, too.
Yes. And that's how it really works. Don't talk bad about Gene Wilder.
Never.
So, by the way, welcome to 90210. My name is Mark. With me, as always, is my co-host, Carol/girlfriend Carol. How are you doing, Carol?
I was going to say, have I been downgraded today?
Right, now you're just a co-host.
Anyway.
No, you'll always be my girlfriend. And never my wife, because you said you won't marry me, so.
Oh, get over yourself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said that.
Maybe I'll get over you.
Oh, how dare you?
Well, I didn't mean it like that. Maybe you'll get under me. Does that make more sense now? Or I'll get under you?
If you keep acting like this, no, sir, you won't.
Don't do that when I'm drinking.
Don't drink while we're recording.
Oh my God! Well, I have to keep the instruments
well
lubricated.
Lubricated, huh?
Yeah.
I like lubricated things.
Wow. Okay. Anyway, so this is what do we talk about? Gene Wilder. This is our Gene Wilder show.
No, not our Gene Wilder show. No,
oh, okay.
It is our Jason Priestley, Shannon Doherty. Oh, can I get them all?
Let's see.
Tori Spelling.
Oh, that's 3.
Ian Ziering.
Oh wow, that was fun. I thought you were gonna come back.
Brian Austin Green.
Oh no.
Luke Perry.
Oh, no.
I did it.
What's Kelly's real name?
I didn't do it. Oh, Jeannie Garth.
Yeah, there you go.
Woohoo.
What about Andrea?
Oh, it's like something Spanish.
Oh, you're so close.
Cortez?
I think it's Gabrielle something.
Solis Cortez?
I don't know what her name
You don't know either. Sorry, Andrea.
Anyway, so she wasn't in this episode of
Right.
90210 at all. She hasn't been around much this season.
No, she's been in the acting class.
Yeah.
But they didn't have the acting class this episode.
Right.
So, no, this episode was a very boy-heavy episode.
Mm-hmm. Yep, Steve Sanders being a douchebag is normal.
I really, really don't like him.
You know, it's funny. That's never resolved. Every once in a while, someone calls him out on what an asshole he is, but there's no character growth for that character at all.
Yeah, and we know there's that because, again, season 5, still
Right.
a douche.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. It's so weird.
It's awful.
Why are they still friends with him?
Yeah. Why were they ever friends with him?
You know, it's funny, too, because as we learned at the beginning of season 1, he and Kelly used to date.
Which is really weird, yeah.
If they had kids, I think they'd be invisible.
They are very pale people.
Their hair would be translucent.
They're like Hitler's poster children.
Exactly. But anyway, so this episode focused a lot on Dylan McKay.
Yeah, it actually started with Dylan and Jim Walsh discussing Dylan's finances.
I love how they make it like a big reveal too. Like you can't see who's sitting behind the chair and everything. Like I expected the chair to turn and it'll just be Claw from Inspector Gadget.
Yeah.
I can handle your finances, Claw, but
you still need to talk to your mother.
Next time, Walsh.
So this is when he starts to become his financial advisor. Mm-hmm. But right now he has no finances to truly advise on.
No, he just stuff he takes from his family storage locker and hawks at the pawn shop.
Come on, now that was a reveal at the end. What you doing?
It's a 5-year-old show. What do you want me to do?
But I mean, you're spoiling our episode.
Okay, sorry, I didn't know you were saving that up.
Well, yeah, because they don't necessarily know. They didn't necessarily buy the VHS tapes and watch them.
Okay, well, go ahead. I'm sorry, I stole your thunder. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So. Yeah, he does go and hawk some things.
Maybe you should be drinking, for the show.
Lubricate? You want to lube my throat up?
Well, I mean, if you're asking.
Anyway, he does go and sell his guitar and a couple other things like a trophy and.
What that trophy was for?
Right.
Looked like a bowling trophy.
And she's like, I can't use this. And I'm thinking, no shit. Like, and a picture of his mom.
Yeah. Oh, buy a picture of my mom.
So, like, I think she gave that back to him.
He was selling the picture frame, but yeah.
It's so dumb.
Well, the picture was in the picture frame.
So she gave him, like, what was it? Like,
$275 bucks?
Because of the guitar, probably.
Yeah.
So, it was sad to see. And,
everyone's offering him money.
Yeah. Cindy says, would you like some pocket money? He's like, no, I'm fine. Yeah. Like, everybody knows you're broke, and it's not your fault you're broke. So what the fuck? Just chill.
He's got a lot of pride.
I guess. But, I mean, it's not like the money he had was money he earned. Right. It was his dad's money.
Yeah.
So.
It was just a trust fund.
Yeah. I was a very prideful trust fund, baby. I don't know.
I didn't have anything handed to me except for the millions of dollars that my parents handed to me.
Right. So, yeah, he's having a rough time. And, like, Brenda and Donna are going to the movies. Kelly's not in this episode. They say at the very beginning that she's, like, on vacation with her mom.
I think maybe, I don't know, was Jenny Garth doing a movie or something at this time?
Right, something. So it's just Donna and Brenda going to the movies together, and they invite Dylan, and he turns them down, even though they offer to pay, which,
pisses him off.
Yeah. So he's just like hiding in the bedroom, reading and being moody all the time.
Mm-hmm. A real James Dean move.
Brenda and Donna are on the beach sunbathing.
Yep.
Which kind of dumb. I mean,
yeah, you can get cancer that way.
Yeah. I mean, and like, Brenda is a Midwestern girl like me, so...
And pale.
Really dumb. Yeah. She's not going to tan. She should
I don't know
better.
where Shannon Doherty is actually from. I don't think she's really from Minnesota, but...
She's pale.
Yeah, I don't think she's from California.
I mean, Donna was tan already.
Well, Donna... So Tori Spelling is from California, because her dad is Aaron Spelling, and he's lived out in Los Angeles producing television shows since the 70s at least.
Okay.
For a long time. So she is from California. I don't know where Shannon Doherty actually is. I'm sure she lives in California now, but I don't know where she's from in real life, but I don't think she's from any place warm.
Right. And Donna goes to get ice cream and just leaves her there, so she falls asleep in the sun.
Yeah, she said something like, in 5 minutes I've got to flip over.
Right.
Or whatever.
She said an egg timer apparently did not wake her up. Yeah. I don't know. So, but she just leaves her to
egg
cook.
Timer? I didn't even see that.
Yeah, I thought she did.
Egg timer at the beach.
I thought she did. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought that's how she was timing it.
I believe you.
I just think that was a dick move on Nana's part, though. Like, she should have come back and checked on her friend.
What happened to her? Was she just gone for hours? Was she checking out the boys playing volleyball like she said she wanted to?
Who knows?
She was getting lubricated.
Remember, she's still a virgin.
Yeah, but still a virgin in season 5.
Yeah. Ugh. Weird.
I love the disgust in your voice at the thought of being a virgin.
Well, not truly disgust, but I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
Especially because she's dating David, and it seems like they've been together a really long time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't. With this, we're just catching up on it. Obviously, I know you watched it a little bit, but I started fresh in season 5 when we started doing it for this show.
Right.
So I don't know how long they've been together in the parlance of the show, but obviously they're not together yet in season 2. But there's flirtation already starting.
Yeah.
So who knows? I mean, we've got 3 other seasons till we're caught up to to real time, to actual time.
How long would you date somebody without sex?
Man, that's a tough question. Maybe 6 months. I think I could go 6 months. If I really cared about the person, I think I could go 6 months. Maybe longer if it started when I was younger, like, 14 or whatever. But yeah, probably like 6 months.
Okay, well, that's not bad. I'm
How
guessing.
about
6 months.
You say 6 months, but your face says 6 minutes.
I mean, I'm thinking like 2, maybe 3 months, honestly.
That's a long time as well.
Yeah. 6 months is a really long time.
Yeah.
Anyways, never comes up again, but Brenda gets a really bad sunburn. Mm-hmm. Like, they act like it's a plot point.
Seriously, they do.
But it's like, it was just filler.
Yeah, it's just they needed some time.
Yeah.
Maybe Brenda just needed another scene.
I guess. Like, the makeup artist did a good job making it look like she was burned. Mm-hmm. And then Cindy's like, oh, I've got an old family.
Like remedy for it.
And because Brenda's all upset, she's like, I can't even go to the party tonight. And then she's at the party, she seems fine, and she's never seems uncomfortable again.
Nope. Yeah, she's totally fine. And yeah, it's so weird. Is this just to establish that Cindy can cure burns?
Right. She's a witch.
Is there going to be an episode where someone gets like horribly scarred, like 3rd-degree burns?
Mrs. Walsh,
I've got an old family recipe.
What is your old family treatment?
Right.
So
a lot of lubrication.
Turns out, though, this party is actually a poker game.
Right.
So Brandon gets talked into by Steve letting people into the club after hours to play poker.
Yep.
What a fucking idiot. I mean, I'm sorry, but he could so easily have lost his job.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I mean, if not worse. And so they're playing a, friendly, cheap anti game.
They never say exactly what at the beginning anyway, they never say exactly what the stakes are, so I don't know what. I mean, they're a bunch of rich kids. I don't know what Penny Ante is to them. Right.
They're saying Penny Ante, but yeah, I'm sure it was more than that.
Yeah, probably. My guess is like quarter 50 cent type stuff.
So yeah,
stuff that we might do it at our kitchen table or whatever.
Right. They're just having fun, which is what they should be doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And
this one asshole's like, oh, every year, once or twice a year, we do it up and get dressed up, and we get some broads in here, and
he goes. It's the I don't know, Mr. McGiggly's or whatever Chamber Music Society, some stupid name that only a high schooler would make up.
Right.
And he says, yeah, you've got to respect the game. So we dress up like, it's like it's the 40s or whatever, and we're going to Vegas, so like suits and ties and like your gangsters or whatever. Play Sinatra music. Every player's got a broad sitting next to him just for good luck. And I said, yeah, it's probably really exciting for the women.
Right.
Just sitting there next to somebody playing poker. Really fun.
Yeah. If you ever want me to sit next to you when you're playing poker for good luck, no.
Not going to happen.
Not going to happen. I love you. No.
I wouldn't ask you.
See, because you have more respect for me than that.
Mm-hmm.
But they somehow get Donna and Brenda in on it because they decide to do this.
Yeah, they like, and they. Oh, by the way, they play for real stakes.
Yeah, whatever that is.
Yeah, actual money.
So, Brandon invites Dylan to go to this real stakes game, and he refuses. Kind of.
Well, he's like, I'm not letting you in. I'm not, because I had to lie to my boss and I could get fired and I don't want to do this. So Steve's like, well, I'll let everyone in.
Right.
Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. But you should come because the game's going to happen with or without you.
Right.
So that's basically what happens.
And well, and Dylan ends up like being told about it.
Dylan acts like Sylvia Plath when he tells him about this thing too. He's like, oh, we were playing poker, and he's like, oh, you were playing poker? Were you playing for a lot of money? Because the only way that poker is ever exciting is when you could lose everything. It's like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, he was very weird this episode.
Got incredibly intense about this.
He's talking about the adrenaline and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, so. He's talking about like bungee jumping and like how it's like bungee jumping. It's like, no, that's not why I play bar cards. I think you've got a problem.
So yeah, he ended up showing up to the game late. Like it's some big shock that he was going to be there. We all knew he was going to be there.
Yeah, there was an empty seat.
Right, just waiting.
Yeah.
And by the way, the only broads there were Brenda and Donna.
Yeah.
That was it, just two.
Which Brandon points out. He's like, hey, I thought... and Steve has a really weird response. He says, I thought there were going to be broads here, and they kind of take offense to it.
Right.
And he's like, no, you guys are great, but it's, Brenda's my sister, and I already know Tori Spelling, the actress Tori
Donna.
Spelling. I already know Donna. And I thought there was going to be new broads. And Steve goes, they are new broads. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Anyway.
I mean, I guess he means he hasn't slept with her. Who knows?
Basically, they only had enough budget for a guest star for one dude, and they wanted to make it the creepy guy for some reason.
And Brenda and Kelly Brenda and Donna are sitting next to each other. Mm-hmm. I didn't realize they were playing at first.
They were also playing,
and they're smoking cigars. And they're all dressed up and smoking cigars, and that does not look classy.
No, it looks weird.
Yeah. Anyways, Dylan gets wiped out.
Yeah, he's got a bunch of like money that he from pawning stuff, and he makes this big bet, big raise, and then I think they're trying to protect Dylan. I don't know what they're doing. This is something that would never happen in an actual poker game, by the way, because Steve looks over at David's cards. And he's like, oh, you don't want to call that. Your cards aren't even that good. And it's like, first of all, you're telling Dylan that he doesn't have good cards. Second of all, you're advising him on how to play his hand when it should be one player per hand. It's just, all of it is really weird.
Well, they're a bunch of high school kids. I mean, they don't really know how to play.
So then he draws 3, which, by the way, means he just had a pair of 2s. Right. That's what he called this $50 bet with.
A pair of 2s, but that's
so stupid. Yeah, because he drew 3 cards, so he had 2 2s in his hand. And then he gets 3 cards, and when it's all said and done, they're like, David, what do you got? And he goes, I got an ace and 4 2s.
No, he had 1 2 and 4 aces.
No, he had an ace and 4 2s.
Oh. Yeah, you're right. Okay, sorry.
So he had a pair of 2s in his hand. Pair of deuces. And that's what he stayed on.
Even I know that you don't stay with a pair of 2s.
Dylan had a full house and didn't take any cards, meaning he was dealt a full house.
Right, and if you're betting that much, you shouldn't need to take cards. You should already be set, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So
absolutely ridiculous.
Dick move.
That he even stayed in and he wipes out Dylan.
And then Dylan says, hey, it was fun. I'm going to go take a steam in the sauna or something before I go.
Yeah.
And then everybody's like all depressed because he lost his money, and they're all like, okay, we're done, we're leaving.
Yeah, so they all leave. And then the next day, turns out the television and the stereo and everything's all been ripped off, all been taken.
And by the way, earlier in the episode, the lady at the pawn shop tells Dylan what she needs is electronics because he's like, she's like, I can't use this. And he's like, what can you use?
Yeah, that's what brings in the big money, electronics.
So that makes us as the audience quite suspicious of Dylan.
Oh, for sure. And
although I never thought he did it.
And yeah, you were like Brenda there. You had total faith in him. But yeah, so Brandon is very suspicious of him because all of a sudden now he's got a plane ticket to Hawaii to see his mom, which Mr. Walsh has been telling him he needs to do the entire time, and
pawn slips. He finds pawn slips.
Yeah, the cops come because there's been a robbery. It turns out that the boss has a rap sheet.
Yep.
He got caught up in some kind of breaking and entering thing that he wasn't really even a part of, but his friends were, and he got roped into it when he was a kid, and so they're going to suspect that it's him. So Brandon comes in and fesses up to the cops and says, look, we were here, let me tell you all about it and everything. And they go down and they question all the kids, and he basically incriminates Dylan without even meaning to, honestly.
Yeah, I'm sure he didn't mean to, but yeah, it seemed pretty dumb.
But she's like, the detective says, so Dylan left after you guys. Yeah, he left after we all left. I guess he was probably depressed. And they're like, oh, why was he depressed? Because he lost all his money.
Right.
And she's like, oh, and his family's been in hard financial times, right? Oh, yeah, his dad's been taken to jail. He's, he's running out of money. It's just like, what the fuck?
Right.
Motive and opportunity right there.
Yeah, it's not looking so good for Dylan. So like, hey, let him know we want to talk to him.
So, yeah. So they come to the Walsh's house. The detective does. And she's like, yeah, is that Dylan's Porsche parked in the driveway? And Dad's like, yeah, it's his Porsche. And he's like, you mean the one in the driveway? And she's like, I mean the one that's got all the electronic equipment poking out of the the blanket in the back. He's like, well, I don't know anything about that. And she's like, well, I want to see him downtown now.
Not looking great for Dylan.
So they question him, and like you said, Brenda is totally on his side. He couldn't have done it. Brandon doesn't know what's going on. They're all, it's so weird. Like, it gets resolved so quickly, but they're having a hard time because he's living there and he's not talking to them. They're all really having a hard time with each other.
Yeah, it's not good, but they're there. They support him.
Yeah. So then what happens next?
So, at the end of the episode,
I guess. I think that's where we're at, right?
He explains to Brandon what's been actually going on with him, that he, about his mom bought him the plane ticket to Hawaii, and that he's been selling stuff out of the family's storage locker. Mm-hmm. So
Brandon's good with it now. And
then they give each other a bottle of shampoo each because they were fighting over shampoo.
Yeah.
Like girls, I don't know.
And then they fight. Well, they both have very nice hair. And then they find out at the end that it's the laundry guys because they caught them trying to do the same thing to another country club that they service.
Right.
So the laundry guys are the ones doing it, and Brandon's boss, accepts his apology and all that stuff.
Yeah, somehow Brandon again doesn't get fired when he deserves to.
Do you want to talk about Donna's subplot?
What was Donna's subplot?
We just watched it recently. You don't remember?
I mean, I remember her laying on the beach with Brenda. I remember her smoking a cigar, playing poker. Mm-hmm. I don't remember anything else.
She wants to bone.
Yeah.
Calling it a subplot is pretty grandiose. But
she suggested that they invite him to the movies with them when they were going, and then she's like, I mean, if it would be awkward for you, I could go as his date.
Yeah.
Like, that would be less awkward, you stupid bitch. And that's never going to happen. Like, how would she even think for a second her and Dylan would happen?
Wow.
I'm sorry, but I mean, she has like zero personality. And there's been... Sorry, the look on your face is just priceless. But she has zero personality. There's never been even a hint of a spark. I don't think they've had a conversation. I mean, why would she think that?
I don't know. She's got a nose for these things.
Apparently.
I don't know. Obviously, it doesn't happen. She ends up with David, which that he cheats on her.
Which is it's so weird that she ends up with David, honestly.
Yeah, she does not like him. You know, it's funny that dude's already gone, the blonde dude. I don't think he's ever coming back.
We'll see. We'll see when school starts.
I think he was in the first episode, maybe, or he was in the last episode of season 1. I don't remember. I think he was in the first episode of the second season because I was like, oh, he's back. This isn't the season he gets axed, but I think he's gone.
We'll see. We'll see. He might be there again.
But that's the episode. I mean, what did you think? What did you think?
I thought it was a good episode. I mean, I liked the mystery of, who was stealing and, we get
a little more character development, which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they do kind of make you think that he did do it a couple times.
I'm thinking, though, that Dylan's going to be not on for at least an episode or two because he'll be in Hawaii.
Probably, yeah.
So, yeah. We'll see. I guess he's getting a vacation. Mm-hmm. I wonder if they're all going to take turns because it's like the summer.
It might be. I mean, this obviously, I don't think this aired in the summer. I don't think they filmed it in the summer. But that's our episode for the week. Kara, why don't you tell the people what to do?
So tell your friends, give us the stars, and write us at latefee1994 at AOL.com.
Do it.
Bye.
Bye.